Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Today I am talking about the wedding planning tools that I couldn't live without. So it's been a while since I was planning my wedding. We've been married for just over 6 months now, but I wanted to kind of talk about the tools that really helped me, kept me calm, and what I would recommend for other brides who are planning their wedding. So first things first, if you're planning a wedding or if you know someone who's getting married, just tell them that it's great when the wedding is over and like it's just like a weight is lifted, but it's completely worth all the effort that you put in. So I keep like, even when I'll be driving somewhere and I'll be like, man, it's really nice to not be planning a wedding, because it's just like, it's another level, and it's just like something that's always in the back of your head. You're always thinking about it. There's always so many things to do, and it is just very stressful. So it does get better, and it is all worth it. So I'm going to walk you through a couple of the tools that I used when we were planning the wedding that helped keep us sane and everything like that. So without further ado, let's jump in. So the first thing is Google Sheets. So it's like that you use with a Gmail address, but it's like Microsoft Excel. So that was how we organized our guest list. So we put all the guests and then filled in all of the addresses. And then I had columns for like, we sent them the save the date. Yes. Did we send them the invitation? Yes. Are they invited to which bridal shower are they invited to? Did I send a thank you note for that? Did they give us a wedding gift? Did we send a thank you card? And like what the gift was, so that I had it all in one place. And then for the actual like bridal showers and stuff, I gave other people access to that so that they could get it and get all the addresses. So I didn't say, oh, let me just send you this, blah, 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 blah. No, like they could get it right away. And then I got the app for my phone so I could quickly check it. And it was just so nice to have everything in one place that I could access from my phone, from my computer. My mom could access it. Ethan's mom could access it. People who were throwing bridal showers could access it. It was awesome. And I would definitely recommend using that for, even if there's other things that you feel like you can organize that way. It was really, really helpful. Next are two apps. So the first is the Knot, and then the second is Wedding Wire. So the Knot, both of them are kind of like search engines that you can find vendors through that. The Knot, and then they both have a countdown. They both have like checklists of like, okay, you're this many months out, you need to do this. You're this many months out, you need to do this, and you can check everything off. You can like store all of your vendors there. There are like vision boards and everything like that. The Knot we used for our RSVPs and for our wedding website. So we tracked RSVPs through that, which was nice to have it in one place. And the Wedding Wire app I used, or just Wedding Wire, I used for our seating chart. So I liked some things about the Knot and some things about the Wedding Wire, and we used some for different things. So for Wedding Wire, for making your seating chart, you could add all of your guest list, with which, if you have your Google spreadsheet set up in the right way, you can just import all of those contacts, which makes it so fast and so easy. So for Wedding Wire, you could import all of your guests, and then you could create tables for a certain number of people, like a rectangle or a circle, and then you can like drag and drop all the people into it, which was so easy. And like for moving people around, we weren't dealing with like a big piece of cardboard with sticky notes and everything like that. Like it was all digital. And then I just went print and sent it and downloaded it and sent it to my wedding planner, and it was easy peasy. So I would definitely recommend playing around with those, seeing what you like, seeing what you don't like. Use both of them, use one of them. What else? So then for the RSVPs, there was like a little glitching happening. People said they had RSVP'd, but I didn't get anything. But when people did RSVP, I got a notification and an email, which was helpful. So I like knew to add it to my spreadsheet. What else? And if you find vendors through there, some vendors offer discounts. Like I found my wedding planner through Wedding Wire and I got a discount from contacting her through there. So definitely check those out. And like Google too. Just like, that's how we found our venue. Just be willing to like do your research because it's your day and you want it to be your way and you want to find the best vendors possible. And yeah. So next is my wedding planner, like the actual physical planner. Sorry for the reflection of my lights. So this is from Erin Condren. I did an unboxing video when I first got this, so I'll put a link and a card up there for you. But it was just really, really nice. Let me see. There's like, so they did carry date dots. That was a whole thing that's in that other video, but it has, so this was a 2-year one because our engagement was just under 2 years. So you just add the dates and then you can, but all that calendar is at the front. So you can easily put like goals for the month and then like you can put dates of like when Bachelorette is and when payments are coming out and everything like that. So that goes for the whole thing. And then there's like wedding tips and you can just kind of jot down like your colors, themes, important things. Then there's like a timeline thing that you can check everything off. Wow, a lot of that's blank. Then it has like a page for wedding party, so you can put everybody's information. There's page for vows, guest list, like picture list, song list, flowers, cake, like alcohol, wedding menu, vendor list, seating arrangement. Again, I go through all of that in the venue or in that video, but let's flip through here. My probably favorite thing about it was the amount of note pages at the back. So like this is all notes. So there's like line pages and like, can you see how much I wrote? And so, and then there's like, there's my cake that I sketched that I made. And then there's like blank pages, which I didn't use as many of the blank pages, but I loved having it all in one place because I'm a list maker and I made so many lists. And because Ethan and I would be like, okay, at this point, what do we need to do? Okay, we're gonna make that list. Okay, now it's like 2 months later. Okay, at this point, what do we still need to do? And it was just really helpful. It has like a folder, which what do I have in here? The planning calendar from my wedding planner. And then there's the other side, which has our ceremony options and business cards, and then it has like a little zippy thing that you can keep stuff in, and there's like a dashboard that you can make. But I would suggest find a wedding planner, actual physical planner that works for you, but I really liked this one and it got a lot of use, so I would recommend that. And then next is my wedding coordinator. So we paid to have a like month of coordinator. Of course, we hired her like a year and a half before our wedding, and she was there that if we had any questions, I could email her, contact her at any time, get her advice. If you missed like all of the wedding planning videos, I will link that down below. But basically we had a venue fall through. So when it came to like that, I was like, do you have advice? Like just reached out to her, made sure she was still available and everything like that. But just in terms of like building the timeline and everything, she was just such a good resource to have. And at the end of the day, peace of mind was 1000% worth it. I didn't want people being like, what's next? What's next on the timeline? Like, no, she made the timeline. Everybody had a copy of it and it was so worth it. So if that's something that you can pull off, I would definitely recommend it, because it's like, it's just worth it peace of mind wise. And then you also have this person that you can go back and forth with and can bounce ideas off, and you still do the majority of the planning, but she like takes all of the information and just puts it together and makes the day run smoothly. So definitely worth it. Next is Ethan, my husband. I feel like, especially in the last couple months, we worked ridiculously well as a team, and we just like put our heads down, got everything done. We DIY'd a ton of stuff, like in the weeks before. Like, I was doing the wedding cake, we were making signs, he was building a bar, he would like, it was insane. But just like us constantly like checking in with each other and communicating about what still needed to be done. We both knew what we needed to work on, and honestly, like, would not be able to have like done it without a partner who was just as invested in it as I am. So make sure to talk to your fiance, your future spouse, and just like communicate. It's just so important, and it just makes you guys work together really well, and it just is worth it. And then the last thing is the notes app on my phone. So if I didn't have access to my planner, I would just make to-do lists in my phone. I had it always with me, and just was good, like, because all of a sudden you'd like think of something. So just to have that right there, like, was super helpful. So definitely take advantage of that, and then you can like screenshot it, probably send it to whoever. Like, it just is really nice to have something that's with you all the time, because you don't always want to carry this around. But if you have planned a wedding, let me know what wedding planning tools you couldn't live without, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. It's all gonna be okay if you're planning a wedding. I know how stressful it is, and just trust me, it's all worth it. And once you're on the other side, you're like, yeah, I don't miss that. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for more. And if there's any other wedding related videos that you want to see, let me know in the comments below. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.